Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Guys, the main content today for FIFA was kind of boring. It was like an 84 plus times 7. So we're going to go ahead and just do a nice little cheeky concept Premier League Team of the Season video. Guys, I haven't watched football in the last 3 weeks, but I have watched the Premier League in general quite a bit this season, right? The only reason why I haven't watched football in the last 2 or 3 weeks because some of the games that I actually do want to watch have been busy during those time periods. And obviously there was like a week and 2 days where the weather was nice over here, so I was just basically outside most of the time. Anywho, this is going to be a combination of deserving, but also meta for FIFA. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a combination of the two. I think what we're going to do is we're definitely going to do like 85% deserving and then 15% meta for FIFA. You know, it's going to be like a combination of the two. But let's get started with the video. Guys, I'm a big Liverpool guy, right? I've watched Newcastle actually quite a bit this season, Arsenal as well. But I will say that I think Alisson definitely gets in there for me. One, because of the links with the meta players in the game would be fantastic. Him, Van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold would be great. But also, if you guys have actually watched Liverpool games this season, I can count at least 4 or 5 different games that we would have lost if he wasn't the goalkeeper. He's been absolutely fantastic this season. I think the losses definitely would have been amounted to way more if he wasn't the goalkeeper. So has definitely saved us quite a bit from a lot of goals that we definitely could have conceded. I remember one specific game where he did like 5 different crazy ones, and I think we ended up like tying or winning. I forget which one it was, but yeah, Alisson definitely needs to be added for me personally. The other players I would definitely put into consideration is definitely Pope and Ramsdale. I think those two have also been very good. Pope has been solid. I've liked him a lot this season. But yeah, for me, I think Alisson edges it a little bit. Now, for the defenders, so I think one Arsenal defender needs to be added, and for me personally, the one that I would add is Gabriel Magalhães. I think Gabriel Magalhães has been fantastic this season. I think he's been very good, very consistent for the most part. He's just a very, very solid player. I like him a lot. It's going to stray away from the meta of the game a little bit because of strong foot, but it's okay. Gabriel Magalhães also would be nice because Saliba already has the, I think it's the fantasy foot card, right? The fantasy foot card. And that card's already pretty full meta. I don't even think Gabriel Magalhães has a card yet. So it would definitely be nice if he were to get one. But yeah, an Arsenal defender at the very least would have to be added. Saliba's had a fantastic season too, but I've just been personally a fan of Gabriel Magalhães. He has a defensive style that I like quite a bit. The left back, listen, there might be debates between Luke Shaw and Zinchenko, but for me, it's Zinchenko, man. I think he's one of the signings of the season. Versatile player, can pretty much play anywhere. Technique is absolutely incredible. Very vital player for Arsenal's team. I think he's definitely added a huge, huge variable to their squad in that position, while also playing midfield for them. Yeah, he's just been great. I have to go with Zinchenko on this one. Again, does stray away from the meta of the game a little bit when it comes to links, because those Man United links with Varane and stuff is definitely very, very saucy. But yeah, I think Zinchenko is definitely deserving of a spot in this list over here. I think it goes without saying when it comes to the right back position, unless EA goes with another center back, it's going to be Trippier. Trippier's had a very solid season in the right back area. I think if Wan-Bissaka played the whole time, probably could have been added as well. Wan-Bissaka, shout out to Wan-Bissaka, no complaints whatsoever. You never heard him on the news whatsoever. This guy was basically, from our perspective, was wiped off of the team, and he just comes out of nowhere and just plays pretty well for them, right? So shout out to him because he's a great player. Other center backs, so I'm not gonna lie, I would have actually added Saliba in there too, because like he's actually had a very good season. I like that they added Thiago Silva in this, because before the injury, guys, I'm telling you, man, this guy just has the sauce, bro. As a defender, Thiago Silva has the sauce. It was very hard to pass him. If he didn't get injured, he's going in the team right away. I'm telling this right now. If he kept up that consistency, incredible player. He's been very, very good. Ruben Dias, solid, obviously, Portuguese FC, all that good stuff. But for me, it's got to be Lisandro Martinez. In the beginning of the season, definitely a lot of doubt on him when it comes to height and abilities defensively, because they basically got trashed by Brentford during that time period. But yeah, the turnaround for Manchester United during this season has been great. I think Lisandro Martinez is definitely added to the squad and added to Erik ten Hag's play style as well. So I can't really falter that too much. James Maddison over Bruno Fernandes. Okay. Mitoma 100% deserves to be here. Where's Bruno Fernandes? Is not even here. I wouldn't add him into the actual team. I wouldn't, from the players that I'm looking at. But that's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. That's a little wild. Anyways, okay. So midfielders. So don't even look at me. Don't even look at me. Okay. Don't even look at me. I'm adding Palinha in there. Listen. Do I think he's the best? Do I think he's the best? It's tough to say because he's playing for Fulham, and Fulham is not as good as Man City, right? Or Manchester United. Casemiro's been fantastic. Absolutely massive signing. And in Rodri's case, he's top 3 this year. You know what I'm saying? He's top 3 this year. But for me, you guys are going to have to give me a pass on this because this guy has still been fantastic. Listen, let me show you guys something just real quick, before we move on anywhere. Just remember what your boy said about Palinha before he left to Fulham, okay? Let me see if I can find this tweet. I don't want to say... I can't find the tweet now. Basically, with Palinha, I essentially said before he went to Fulham, like I have a video actually reviewing one of Liverpool's games where I'm like, this guy is 15 million. What are you doing? It blows my mind that, you know, these top clubs have all these scouts and stuff, but are blind to Palinha and Mateus Nunes. Like that blew my mind. I'm telling you, it blew my mind completely. Don't watch Portugal. Don't watch the league at all, and the potential these guys have. I don't know, right? But Palinha needs to be added, guys. Listen, generally speaking, it's a toss-up between Rodri and Casemiro, but guys, Palinha plays for Fulham, and he's been fantastic, okay? So you're going to give me a pass, not just because he's Portuguese, but because he's actually been really good. But I think I would personally, for me, myself, and Casemiro, Rodri, like, who would I actually pick there? Oh, man. Tough to say. They're both like vital, but if you like, here's what I'm going to say: if you take Casemiro out of Manchester United, he's more vital in my opinion than Rodri for the team. You know what I'm saying? He is, because Rodri, like, I don't know if Phillips has like gotten used to Man City yet. I don't think he has, to be honest, because Rodri's too good. You're not going to replace Rodri. He's one of the best in the world. But yeah, it's a toss up between these two. I wouldn't be able to decide. But for me, we're adding Palinha. Okay, let's go, boys. Anywho. Center mids. I don't think there's a debate with center mids, man. Now that I saw... Okay, listen. Bentancur, no Bruno, but Bentancur. Okay. Anywho. Shout out to Mitoma. I'm not going to lie. I'd add Mitoma to this, man. I really would. I don't care what anybody says. Mitoma would be added. He is... Wow. What a player. You know, what a player. But I think what I would personally do is... By default, Kevin De Bruyne. Have to put Kevin De Bruyne. This guy is consistent every single year. Would be fantastic in FIFA as well. Like my Palinha card. My Palinha would be... Kevin De Bruyne would be an absolutely massive player in FIFA, but also real life. No debate there. The other debate that I'm thinking of is 3 different players here, okay? One is Odegaard. One is Bruno Guimarães, because Bruno Guimarães has been fantastic as well. But the other one is Mitoma. I think Mitoma has been a player that this season has been, like, absolutely brilliant. He's been really, really sick. But for FIFA intensive purposes, we're going to use that for this. I think it's going to go with Odegaard, okay? Just for FIFA, because right now, I wouldn't know what to choose between the 3, because I'm telling you, Mitoma's been, you know... The other one's no debates. I would Bruno is considered 100%. Bruno's 100% considered. The fact that Bruno's not here is kind of crazy. I wouldn't add him to the team though. Definitely wouldn't add him to the team. But you know, I'm gonna go with Odegaard, Palinha, and De Bruyne for the midfield, guys. That's what we're gonna do there. Attacker, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm kind of like with attacker. I'm kind of like set in stone with this. I don't think there's like much debate with the attackers. I think Erling Haaland I think he's tied the goal scoring record so far at Manchester City for the Premier League season with 8 games left. There's no debate there with Erling Haaland. I don't think people would choose anybody else, to be honest with you. I just don't think that would happen. Watkins has been really good. Unai Emery's transformed that squad. You can't really go wrong with that. Darwin Nunez, you know what? Nice that he got added here. Nice that he got added. Very nice. Kai Havertz, Mahrez, Watkins, Almiron. Almiron's been very solid this season too. Good for him. Salah in an off season still does okay. Off season, but he's down the pecking order. Like Almiron was really sick this season. Grealish, yo, shout out to Grealish. Like massive shout out to Grealish. Like he's really found his form with Man City now. It's been great. I really enjoyed watching him this season. He's been absolutely fantastic. I'm gonna be honest though, I think in this position, it's gotta be Rashford. Rashford has this season, man. Like, brother, we're talking years. Okay, because I've watched this downfall of Manchester United for a long time before they actually started performing really well. We're talking years of where did this guy go? You know what I mean? Like where? Like where's the potential? Where's this? Where's that? You know, where did he go? And this season, he's just been insane. Like I don't really think that's up for debate either. Right wing position, Saka. This guy's Saka's awesome. I think Saka has been absolutely brilliant for Arsenal as well. You really can't go wrong with that whatsoever. So, guys, I'm looking at this team. The only one that's debatable, like super debatable, I think between me and you is Palhinha. But Palhinha, you guys got to give me Palhinha. You got listen, hey, listen. You got to give me Palhinha, okay? I don't want to see no dislikes like he's in the team. How could you do this? No, I'm not gonna fight you about it, okay? Palhinha is in this team. It's do or die, okay? And we're doing the do's. Thank you very much. Anyways, I'm not against this team whatsoever. It actually doesn't make me uncomfortable whatsoever. The only position, if we're being serious, apart from FIFA, is in the CDM position between Casemiro and Rodri. And just because Casemiro is more vital for Manchester United, maybe I would add him more, but that's unfair because I think Rodri has genuinely been one of the best in the world. You know, like he has been. I don't know. That position, that's the one I would be uncomfortable with, man. I'm telling you this right now. That position in particular, that's the only one that would make me uncomfortable. But everybody else, I'm okay with. I'm okay with this voting. I genuinely wouldn't choose anybody else. Like, I'm with Odegaard, I'm really like in between. Bruno Guimaraes has been great. Matoma has been great. Like those ones specifically, you know. But I think Odegaard deserving, and he would be nice in FIFA. So yeah. I'm okay with this team this season. Hopefully, you know, you guys let me know what your comments are down below. I better see the top comments being the most positive about you know who, okay? Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.